Anyway, good morning, gentlemen. Uncle John, we are now live on YouTube, sir.
Good morning, everybody.
Sorry. Good morning, Uncle John. Good morning, Kevin, Rab, and Pamela, if you're still here. I don't know who's here. Let me see. There we go.
Good morning.
Morning, Kevin.
Morning.
Right, so here he is. I only see the two of us connected at this time. Uncle John, I don't have snow here this morning. You had snow earlier.
I've got snow.
You still got?
Yeah, I still got it.
Why am I not getting snow? Rescan.
There you go. Let the people say the snow.
Yeah, but I'm thinking you need to check your weather, because my explain weather is not giving me.
Look.
Okay, but hang on a second. You're in explain 11, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the difference. That's the difference.
A decent sinker. Pickup.
No, I hear you. Okay, that's fair enough. Right, so while we are on that subject of weather, good morning, Robert. Morning, Steve. While we're on that subject, Laminar has done something really awesome in this last couple of days, and it seems to have, I don't know if they heard me on my last stream or whatever, but it's like they woke up a little bit. So what happens now is, instead of being out by anywhere between an hour and 2 hours, the actual real world weather is now updated every 30 minutes, which makes the likelihood of it actually matching real world, Iveo and Watson, so much better. There you go. It's done.
Oh,
yeah. So there's a 0620 Zulu and the 0620 Zulu, all right, and you can see it's the same weather now. So the chances of it actually being true to whatever we get from our controllers is just now gone up by quite a huge percentage. So thank you, Laminar. Appreciate it, guys. I think that was long overdue, and I do, really appreciate that you guys came to the party for us, because it was really bad, man. Thank you. Hello, Chronic. All right, so it says showers and snow. There is light rain and light showers of snow. I didn't know there was such a thing. I thought there was light rain and snow, but anyway, so it's light showers and snow. Let's get this thing on the screen. MSH. Nope, that's the wrong one. Oh, that's what I've got. Right, we have very little wind, but we've got overcast 500. The only problem is I can't see it because it's dark, so we'll see when we take off. Okay, we're going to take a runway 21 for takeoff today, and let me bring that back. I'll show you the actual flight plan and stuff. Oh, now I need to sign in again. But now I need to also pull that funny story and take it outside. Okay, it's not a bother. What we'll do is we'll do this. Let's go to Navigraph desktop charts and I'll share that with you. Navigraph. There we go. Why is this not looking like this? Okay, so it seems it wants to be that size. Okay. Something new today. So this is the route. We're at Rovaniemi, and guys, as a reminder, remember the 17th of December we've got the Christmas fly-in. We take all the presents to Christmas Father so he can go and drop it off at the time, that story. So There we go. That is where we're going to fly in. But today we're flying out of it. In all the years we've been flying in here, we've never flown out of it as a group. So I just thought, you know what, let's do it this morning. Let that be our mission today. And here we is. Alright. Alright, as I said, we'll be taking runway 21, so tails to the left. Tails to the right, nose to the left. And there we go. Right, because of the moisture and all those other nice things in the air, we are going to look at winter ops again and make sure that we don't fall out the sky. So just want to quickly open up my Zibo checklist. And I'm not sure at this airport if there is any de-icing bays, because one thing for sure is you're not going anywhere if you don't de-ice today. You're not going to go very far. So we'll have to look at those kind of things. Get that. Where's that thing now? Oh, there it is. I'll just quickly set in. Today's not my day with the BDF. What the hell are you doing? Oh, this is interesting. PDF reader, this Adobe reader, goes and takes up the space on the screen that's not taken up by the browser, so it kind of nestles in between the bezel of the screen and where that browser ends. Now I figured it out, so let's get that on to the screen as well. There we go. And now we need to find this de-icing thing again, de-ice procedures. This is the basic one for simmers. We're not going to worry about that. Alright, so we're going to pick up here before taxi. Before taxi is the first thing that's going to happen. The other thing we need to do, and there is Kevin. Hello, Kevin. The thing we need to do is
hello.
Go back to Navigraph and see if we've got any de-icing bays. Or if we do the de-icing at the ramp, because that's going to be bonus. I don't see a de-icing bay as such, huh? Wonder those little blocks over there, if that could be something to do with it. I don't know. Tell you what I'm gonna do is I'm going to push back, start my engines, and then I'll do the de-icing there in the taxiway. So if I am going to be in anybody's way, then you need to go before me. But seeing as everybody's going to have to do de-icing, I think it's going to be kind of like a little train forming there.
That was my plan too, Nico.
Yeah. Okay, let's get this ambience better. Alright, I started loading up the payload and stuff just before the stream started, so I see that is done. Map light going. Tell you what, I will be one happy chappy when the guys fix the lighting in this cockpit, man. Funny thing is now I had the weather up and I didn't set my QNH 1029. Okay. Gents, as a matter of interest, I know we don't always pay attention to it, but remember on your takeoff preferences page to go to page 2 and to actually tell the FMC that you're taking off in snowy conditions with, you know, the anti-skid and stuff. Right. Let's start setting up. Hello, Ranky. Seems fair. Right, 67, 62.7, yeah, that's right, reserves 2.4. 20. And minus 4. That's all done. Good morning, Andrew. Good morning. So I'm not going to bother with that. Leave it as is.
Ready for pre-flight procedure.
And in that case, I think you should really attend to the trim.
Trim up.
How far are you from push the cut?
8 minutes. In fact, let's make it 5. Let me start my APU so long.
Well, I might just as well push now. Do the de-ice.
Over it. Right, okay, my APU is running, sir.
Flight attendants prepare for departure, cross-check and all calls.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Right, so I currently have a -2 and we know there's moisture in the air and all those things, so icing is real. We have to compensate for that. Let's tell these guys to get a move on. Kevin,
Yes, sir.
how far are you from pushback?
Good 5 minutes, maybe it's longer yet.
Is it? Okay, okay. I should not crash into you. Okay, I should be fine. I hope.
OK. All doors and
Yeah,
hatches
you'll
are
be fine, I'm
closed,
sure.
ready to connect.
So, we need to start pushing soon. This is so freaky. Right, so we've got more than 2 minutes on the APU. Okay, with that one, then it should fire up nicely.
Tow connected and release pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Right, I'm pushing.
Starting pushback and you may start engines.
Rovaniemi traffic Skymatix 001. Push and start. That didn't go through.
Okay, I'm going to pull forward 100 yards or so I don't impede you.
Oh, you're not going to impede me at all, so don't even worry about it. You can stay right where you are.
You're pushing back towards Kevin then?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you for the consideration. Right, what did I want to do now? I want to get, before start procedure, I want to quickly get that PDF back on.
Before start procedure. Before start procedure complete.
Now I say to do it and then I forget
Ready
to do
for
it.
before start checklist.
Next page. There we go. Just delete these speeds. Hello, Hakan. And we're gonna leave you far behind, my friend. Far behind.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Yes, sir, I'm ice
Disconnecting
cream.
tow. Stand by. Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Start number 2 engine.
Starting number 2 engine. (25 and 2). Starter cutout.
Start number 1 engine. Flight SuperX. Hello, hello, hello.
Starting number 1 engine. (25 and 2). Starter cutout. Engine start procedure complete.
Sorry guys, I'm just quickly helping Christian here.
I'm just going to de-ice Nico on the stand here.
Okay, you do that. I'm going to call my guys now. I just want to use the checklist so we can do some refresher training with the guys here. Right. I reset your permissions. You should see the room now. I don't know. Right, okay, so we've done the controller check. Right, so let's get Adobe on screen. Right, here's the checklist. For those of you that don't know, this is in my private hangar. You can fetch it there. It's a training checklist I made, and it breaks it down to real silly basics. So let's have a look. See, engine and wing anti-ice switches. Right, so we're going to go through the whole story first. Let's quickly get engines going, probe heats going, air conditioner working again. I'm not going to touch the APU because I don't know what's coming. I'm going to follow the checklist. So, engine and wing anti-ice. Okay, needs, that's above 10. I beg your pardon. So 0 and below. This is where we are. So engine anti-ice and wing anti-ice. It says here taxi with flaps up. That's true, and wing anti-ice must be on during all ground operations between engine start and takeoff. Okay, so that is... Okay, let me put this into chronological order. If you were to push back, and let's say there where those trucks are in the distance, that was the de-icing bay, you would basically put on wing anti-ice and the engine anti-ice to taxi from here to there. Okay, we're not going to do that. So for the de-icing spray, this is where we are at now. We're going to basically go to the next page, I presume. yeah, this is for the quick flight simmers, just the basic way of doing it. If you want to do it according to the FCOM, this is the page we need to go to. So now we pretend we are at the bay. It now says the APU must be off unless required. Alright, and it also says, assuming that the engines are running, switch the wing anti-ice and engine anti-ice off. Okay, so that's the basics. Right, so we're going to switch off the APU bleed. We do not have any anti-ice running at this point in time. Just pour some light on the subject. There's no anti-ice running. Right, so it's off. Flaps must be up. We never set them down. Thrust levers must be at idle. Stabilizer trim must be at 5 units or close enough. That's close enough because we just went over. So it's, you know what? Let's actually do what it says. Let's go to 5 quickly. Alright, so there we are. That's 5. Engine bleed switches. Bleed air switches. I'm going to switch the engine bleed off because you see, you don't want to spray the fluid on the wings and then it gets sucked up and then blown into the cabin. The people will choke. So that's not going to happen. APU bleed switch is off. Okay, then on the tablet, I'm going to select the de-ice.
We have started the de-icing procedure.
Right, and if memory serves me, it will run for 3 minutes. Look at the ice. Okay, so the way it was made is that you should get 45 minutes hot. This is killing me. Well, Preston is not killing anyone. Let me get in the air and I will help further. Busy streaming as well. Okay, so I'll get back to you, Christian. We'll see what we can do for you. You just can't see the one room that he's supposed to see. Anyway, okay, what I was saying is by design, the way it was made is that this fluid should give you 45 minutes hot. Okay, so once you've sprayed it, you shouldn't get icing on the Zibo mod for 45 minutes. Okay, that will dramatically and drastically decrease the moment you take off. So the moment you leave Earth and you're in the air, you need to start using different procedures, obviously, which is also detailed here. So as we go, we will look at it. There's Kevin pushing, and there's David in the background. Is David here? Good morning, David.
Good evening.
I'm pushing the opposite direction to you, Nico, so we won't clash.
You do what you need to do, my friend. Thank you for that. It would have been cool if we could see each other's de-icing and everything happening, man.
Yeah, that was nice, the de-icing on GSX.
Right. Now we just need to wait for
De-icing
it.
procedure complete.
There we go, as I was saying. Okay, so the checklist then says wait 1 minute after the icing is completed. So what we're going to do is just quickly start our timer again. If we can find the button. Okay, so we're going to wait 1 minute before the engine bleed switches are turned on to ensure that the de-icing fluid has been cleared from the engines. We don't want it in the cabin, alright? And then a minute from now we're going to run that line. I'm sitting still reading the other side. We've done the 1 minute, so we are done with that. Now we can go back, put the engine bleed switches on as usual. Now herein lies the next trick. The engine bleed switches are on. Right, slowly cycle the control column forward to full aft at the minimum of 3 times. Alright, so there we go. That's been trained now. Right, stabilizer trim needs to be set for takeoff, so let's ask Linda to do that for us again. She's very good at that. I can actually recommend her if you guys were interested.
Trim up.
So she's going to set that. Engine anti-ice. Both go on. Wing we don't use because we just put the fluids there. Right? It's also stated there. We're going to have taxi with flaps up and the wing anti-ice must be off. Right. Okay. That takes care of that. Let us close Adobe. We're going to taxi. Oops. My big fingers. We're going to start our taxi now, so I need to get my charts. Charts go. Where's my charts? Am I running? Wait the key? No, I'm not. Oh, I am. Rovaniemi traffic. Skymatix 001 will be taxiing via the apron Tango to holding point Echo for runway 21. Skymatix 001. Yeah, Robert, it's in the settings. Let me show you just quickly. Settings. Get your mind in order. So if you go to search command flash, I've got a D set up for red and a F for the white. So depending on what I want, there's a red. But the red is not very prominent. It's got to be really dark for it to work. And then we've got the white one as well. Checks. Good.
Rovaniemi traffic, Skymatix 04. We will be taxiing to the runway via Tango, following company traffic in front of Skymatix 01.
Right, I've just picked up on something else now.
Taxi lights on.
And that is that my controllers are just not listening to me. Now, if it is simulating the icing conditions, that'll be cool. But then we just need to figure it out quickly. I think they'd not want to turn at all. I think it might be simulating some of the ice, but it's a bit exaggerated, I would say. It is a bucket to steer. Guys, can the other guys please tell me if you're using XP12, if it's also this difficult for you guys? This is really difficult to steer all of a sudden. Oh my goodness. Never tried it in icing conditions. This is my first time.
Rovaniemi traffic, Skymatix 052 on stand 8, pushing back for engine start and sequence, Rovaniemi traffic.
Pretty sure there was a turn of I missed. Yeah, probably there, right behind me. Okay, this is almost impossible to taxi. This is going to be a slow one, gents. This is going to be a really slow one. It is almost impossible to steer.
You want me to go straight past you, Nico, or are you okay?
I'm okay, it's just going to be slow, Kevin. Okay, just slow
Okay,
and
no problem.
tedious. Sorry about that. If you want to, if I'm holding up, just taxi through me. We'll just close our eyes, pretend it didn't happen.
No, yeah, you're alright. I mean, you're still well in front of me anyway, so it's fine.
Oh my goodness. Talking about swaying over the road. Oh my word. Left, right, left, right. It looks like it Flight Simmer X. It is, but it's a bit, I would think, just a tad over exaggerated. Look, we're at -5 degrees here and it is icing as heck, so. Very interesting. Before takeoff procedure.
Before takeoff procedure.
Sent you a PM, Kevin.
Alright, John.
Traffic.
Before takeoff procedure complete. Ready for before takeoff checklist.
You have to follow the stream to see the flap story. Remember, we're following the actual FCOM checklist. Because of the icing conditions, you cannot taxi with flaps when it is icing. If you do that, you're going to get slush build up and you'll fall out the sky. It's going to disrupt your airfoil. So by design, you always taxi with flaps up during icing conditions. Then depending on whether you've got fluid, you know, that we've just sprayed on, or not, you will then use wing anti-ice for all ground operations as well. You know, so with the fluid you don't, without the fluid you have to have that on. So There's also a supplemental runway entry condition that you have to do from 0 degrees and below, which we are also going to do. Yeah, see? That's why you need the proper checklists and stuff. It's good, Steve. It's really good. Check my stream on Inverness. You'll see it's really good. I even got featured on their Facebook page. My stream was noted there. I liked it. Flight Simmer X, there's the anti-ice procedures that I've shown in the stream is from the FCOM. It comes from Boeing. It's not Nico made. Just because I retyped it and I put it in my own PDF means nothing. It's just, it is what it is, because I can't, you know, break copy protection and whatever you want to call it, copyright and all. So I had to rewrite it and make it different. But the procedures are exact from the FCOM. Everything we've done this far is from the FCOM. Oh, Kevin, I'm almost there, buddy.
Yeah, you're almost there now. You just got to do the turn onto the runway.
Yeah, and the 30-second run up and all those things. We're going to look at all that just now. Right, so let's get my checklist up on screen and I'll talk you guys through it. Good morning, Tommy. Adobe again. There's Adobe. Right, that is after takeoff runway entry conditions. Where's that supplemental thing? Takeoff procedures. There. Supplemental runway entry conditions. I see it's from 3 degrees and below. Right, so what they want you to do is they want you to Rovaniemi traffic Skymatix 001 line up and performing supplemental entry procedure Skymatix 001. Right, we're going to get on the runway, then we're going to crank up the power because we want to blow out any ice that could have formed, you know, just by sheer bad luck in the engines at this time. So we're going to do that, but you can't do a run up when you're not on the runway, because if something goes wrong and you don't stop, you need a runway to run on. You don't want to end up there in the trees in the distance because you wanted to do the run up before getting on the runway. Oh, you see it now, it doesn't want to turn. Come on, turn you bugger, turn.
We have center on, we have center on.
Well, he's going to have to just give me a chance to get in there. Auto turn when I'm in there. Just want to line up properly. Alright, okay, so let's quickly look. So that's kind of center there. I'm landing. Can't you see that? I'm landing, man. Alright, anyway, so there we go. Now we're going to go to 70% N1 and we have to run it for 30 seconds to make sure that
Stabilized.
we blow out any potential problem that could kill us during this takeoff run. Right, once that is done, we're going to set the flaps and then take off as usual and talk to center when we get there. 10 seconds. It is beautiful. Mr. Piano, man. It's a good one, Hakan. Right, okay, there's the 30 seconds. Toga. And I forgot the bloody flaps. I'm just gonna pull it quickly. I beg your pardon, gents. That was such a nice tutorial and I go spoil it with the flaps. We were supposed to do the flaps.
80 knots. Throttle
You
hold.
see, exactly, Hakan, exactly.
Ready for before taxi
What the
procedure.
dummy.
Rovaniemi traffic, Skymatix 052, taxiing to runway 23,
Positive rate.
Echo hold point via apron in Tango, Rovaniemi traffic.
Right, so there we are. We are in the air now. I'm just going to go to command A. So let's see. Alright, apologies. Now I really feel stupid. I was talking about setting the flaps and then
Acceleration altitude.
it's Hakan's fault. You see, I was supposed to land, not take off. Sorry, Hakan. Right, I'm just going to use that as my engine timer then as well. Kevin's fault. Okay, sorry, Kevin.
Yeah, I knew it'd be my fault.
Yeah, you were putting pressure on me. Hakan was confusing me and you were putting pressure on because you wanted to take off. You see?
Exactly, exactly.
Oh, I feel so stupid now. Damn it, it all went so well until then.
Rovaniemi 20 Sierra Echo, continue descent flight level 70. Continue descending 70, continue Sierra Echo.
Approaching transition.
Right. Now, one of the things in XP12 which I have zero experience with is obviously now icing on the wings, and we're going to have to keep an eye on that. So the fluid rapidly decreases the effectiveness, or the fluid's actual active, phase gets rapidly reduced once you're in the air. So I'm not sure how long, but we're gonna have to keep an eye on it. I get it.
Transition altitude.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Rovaniemi 20 Sierra Echo, turn right heading 200. Right heading 200, Scandinavian 20 Sierra.
I see our temperature is inverting. It's actually climbing as we're climbing, so we don't have to worry that much anymore. And now it's actually telling us to switch the anti-ice off. That is very interesting.
Flight level 100. Landing lights switches off.
Korean Air 509, please continue descent flight level 70.
Local lights switches off.
Continue descent to flight level 70, Korean 509. Scandinavian 20 Sierra Echo, continue descent 5,000 feet, QNH 1019. Continue descending to 5,000 feet, from QNH 1019, Scandinavian 20.
just noticed something. We're not in his airspace. We're going into his airspace, but I'm not in it yet.
No, it's a while before we get into his airspace there.
Skymatix 20 Sierra Echo, continue descend at 2,500 feet.
Continue descending to 2,500 feet.
Sorry, David, you're very faint.
Korean 509er, continue descend 5,000 feet, QNH 10190.
Yeah, now the ATC talks like that. You don't have good
Continue
luck.
descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1019er, Korean 507.
Once he's done, I'm going to ask you
Skymatix 047, soon to leave controlled airspace, where the service terminates. Have a safe flight and very good day, sir. Bye-bye.
Shabbat.
You don't want to
Are you disco?
You'll be saying you on good day.
No, I'm asking him. I told you. Okay, David, I'm going to go off this guy's frequency for a second so you can actually have your say now. Please tell me again what you said.
Yeah, sorry, I was just saying, a bit tongue-in-cheek, just saying you could go around the airspace pretty easy.
Oh, you're good. Yeah, you're good. Yeah. Morning, Hakan.
Morning, why did you forget put flaps before taking off?
Because you were confusing me and Kevin was putting pressure on me to get going, and then I just didn't think. You see, it's my fault that at the end of the day I was a bad manager of my system and resources. What can I tell you? You know?
Yeah, it's Kevin's fault as always.
Nah, you know what?
As always.
Yeah, we'll laugh it off like that. But in all honesty, I was talking about it literally like 20 seconds before, and for some silly reason, I didn't spool back the engines and set the flaps. I don't know why. I was too eager to get going, man.
This is not good. We need to consider your license again. Maybe you can take a simulator training back.
Okay, I'll do some recurrency training.
Rovaniemi traffic, Skymatix
Or we gonna
052,
retire
lining
you.
up, runway 21 for takeoff,
I'm not
Rovaniemi traffic.
I stopped by to say hello. And I need to go right now.
Okay, stay well.
Have a good flight, but before going, I need to ask a question. Are you gonna fly tonight?
I'm probably gonna fly later, so we'll have to just see about the times. Okay.
Is it possible to fly in the United States?
Where do you want to fly in the States?
Okay, then probably I'm going to be at home 15:15 in local. I mean 14:15 in Africa hours.
Okay.
And then I will clean my house, then try to fly.
Okay. Well, keep me posted. Let's see if it works out, okay?
Oh, don't worry. Continuously, I will send a message.
Okay.
Kevin, are you there? Kevin not there, then I go.
Okay, that's fine. I'll tell you. Okay.
Okay, see you.
Bye. Alright, we've gone back to the minuses now. We should be theoretically out of icing conditions way, so. Okay.
And Scandinavian 20 Sierra Echo, localizer established for runway 01 left.
Scandinavian 20 Sierra Echo, surface wind 040 degrees, 12 knots, 01 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 01 left, Scandinavian
200. Korean Air 509, continue descent 2,500 feet. Continue descent to 2,500 feet, and we're having the traffic inside at 10 to 11 o'clock. Yeah, it will be no problem at all.
For those of you flying FS 2020, did you see there is a PMDG update for SU11 that you guys need to install? Please take note if you don't know about it. Sweden Control Skymatix 001, we are entering your airspace inbound. Apologies, we're entering the airspace from the southeast, Skymatix 001.
Skymatix 001, Sweden, good morning, standby 1. Korean Air 509, turn left heading 040, cleared ILS 01 left.
Flight plan doesn't give me a waypoint.
Continue 040 and clear for the ILS runway 01 left, current 509 heavy. Skymatix 001, set squawk 3000.
Squawk 3000, Skymatix 001. Good morning, Butter. How are you, buddy?
Skymatix 001, identify the passing flight level 280, continue the climb, flight level 300.
Thank you, sir. Continue climb, flight level 300, Skymatix 001.
Thousand to level off.
1,000 to go.
That's not good,
And
buddy.
Square 509, we are establishing the ILS 01 left. Korean Air 509, surface wind 040 degrees 1.
Okay, I'm blocking it on the stream. I cannot change it for some reason in the Avaya client. It's refusing to change, completely refusing. That is so frustrating. That's not good. Morning, Christer. I don't know why it's so loud and I can't change it. Oh, man. Look, it's full volume. And usually... now oh, it started and then it went back. Look, it's like something is putting it back the whole time. Oh, man. Even that side. But it goes through the same stream as my Discord. So if I manipulate that, I can't hear the guys on Discord. So now it's stuck. It's